The United States and Iran have long been locked in a tense standoff. This rivalry dates back decades. However, a recent announcement has sent ripples of hope through the international community. Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, Iran's supreme leader, has agreed to participate in nuclear talks with the United States. This decision marks a significant shift in Iranian policy. It raises the possibility of a diplomatic solution to one of the world's most pressing security concerns. The decision to engage in talks does not represent a sudden thaw in relations. Rather, it is a calculated move by the Iranian leadership. The Islamic Republic faces a confluence of pressures. These pressures have brought the nation to a critical juncture. The weight of these challenges has compelled Iran to reconsider its long-standing resistance to direct negotiations with the United States. The international community will be watching these talks closely. The stakes are incredibly high. A successful negotiation could usher in a new era of peace and cooperation in the Middle East. Failure, however, could have catastrophic consequences. The situation remains fluid and many obstacles remain. The coming weeks and months will be critical in determining whether diplomacy can triumph. Iran's decision to engage in talks with the United States is driven by a confluence of internal and external pressures. The Iranian economy is in a state of crisis. Years of sanctions coupled with government mismanagement have crippled the Iranian economy. The Iranian rial has plummeted in value, inflation is rampant, and unemployment is high. These economic woes have fueled widespread social unrest. Protests have erupted across the country in recent years. Adding to the economic pressure is the persistent threat of military action. The United States, under the Trump administration, has taken a hard line against Iran. The Trump administration withdrew from the 2015 nuclear deal and imposed crippling sanctions. The US has also strengthened its military presence in the Persian Gulf. This has raised fears of a potential conflict. The Iranian leadership fears that a refusal to engage in talks could lead to a devastating military conflict. This conflict could potentially escalate into a wider regional war. This is a risk that the Iranian leadership is not willing to take. The upcoming talks between the United States and Iran are fraught with challenges. Deep mistrust exists between the two nations. Both sides have a long history of broken promises. This mistrust will make it difficult to build the necessary trust for a lasting agreement. The Trump administration has demanded a complete dismantling of Iran's nuclear program. This is a non-starter for Iran, which views its nuclear program as a matter of national pride and security. Despite these challenges, there are also some reasons for cautious optimism. The Iranian leadership appears to be serious about reaching an agreement. This is evidenced by their willingness to engage in direct talks with the United States. This is a major concession. The Trump administration, despite its tough rhetoric, has also expressed a desire for a diplomatic solution. The international community has a vital role to play in supporting these talks. The United States and Iran cannot do this alone. The international community can provide diplomatic cover. It can also offer economic incentives. These actions can help to create a more conducive environment for a deal. The outcome of the US-Iran talks will have profound implications for the Middle East and the wider world. A successful negotiation could lead to a more stable and secure Middle East. It could also pave the way for greater cooperation on other regional challenges. These challenges include the Syrian civil war and the fight against terrorism. A deal could also unlock Iran's vast economic potential. This would benefit not only Iran, but also the global economy. However, a failure to reach an agreement would be a major setback for international diplomacy. It could lead to a dangerous escalation of tensions in the Middle East. This escalation could potentially draw in other world powers. The stakes are high, and the world is watching. The international community must seize this opportunity to build a more peaceful and prosperous future. The alternative is simply too dangerous to contemplate.